Hey everybody, it's Dina Rico from the Creativity Cave and another fabulous project to share with you today. This is such a simple card. I just love it. And it's that technique that I just literally cannot stop doing. It's my faux watercolor technique. This was my Friday quickie video about 2 weeks ago, just a little over that. And I truly cannot stop myself. I've been using this on everything, and it's just so much fun. This card really is super simple, so let me show you how easy it is to put together. I'm using the Spooky Fun stamp set. I really love this set. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can hear this in the background, but my son has taken up tuba. That's right, tuba. If you saw my Facebook post, there is like literally a piece of furniture in my house now that involves a tuba. Anyway, oh, Lord, help me. Yeah, so if you can hear that in the background, you're welcome. Okay, so again, this really is an easy card. I'm just going to giggle because it totally sounds like an elephant farting. I'm just not going to lie. Or at least that's what I imagine an elephant would be sounding like if an elephant was farting in my living room. How's your day going? Okay. So I hope that nothing else I've given you something to laugh about again. I'm telling you guys, I can't even make this stuff up. It's just my regular everyday life. Okay, so the key to faux watercoloring is using watercolor paper. So this is a teeny little scrap that I had kind of left over from cutting up paper for something else. Okay, can you hear that? I hope you can hear that. It's so funny. Bless his heart. We are not new to music in the house. He's actually been playing viola for several years now, like 5. So I am well-versed in parenting a child with a new musical instrument. Though, this tuba thing is new for me, so oh boy. He's so excited about it, though. If you're Facebook friends with me, I posted a video of hot cross buns the other night. It was quite the performance. You definitely don't want to miss out on that. Okay, so the technique is so simple. I just stamped these pumpkins in pumpkin pie ink, because what other color would you use? I mean, seriously. I am just going over each pumpkin with clean water in my aqua painter. I'm actually getting rid of some of the color that I get on my aqua painter brush. I love the soft look of these lines kind of drowning out in my water. Or we could just say that the lines are softening, because that sounds a little nicer than they're drowning out, because that's not really what's happening. I mean, it is, but softening sounds so much nicer. So I go right up to the edge, but I don't want to go over the edge. I think just it looks better. Okay, so there it is. Very simple. I mean, there's like literally nothing to this. The other thing I'm going to do, though, is because I don't want my pumpkins to just be free floating in the air, I want to ground them. So to do that, I'm going to use Early Espresso. I only chose this color because it's what I'm stamping my greeting in. So I'm going to start by doing that. I have just a little scrap piece of cardstock here, and I'm going to stamp my Just For You. Pardon me while I get my butt out. See, when you get your butt out, it stamps really well. I'm going to do it one more time, though, because I wasn't happy with that. There we go. That was even better. You want to know why? My butt was out further. True story. Okay, so to use this, I'm going to use my banner punch and just punch this out like so. You could also use a triple banner punch, or you can just do it yourself, whatever you are most comfortable with. But let's get back to grounding those pumpkins, because that's actually what I meant to do. I'm going to take my aqua painter and I'm going to pick up just the teeniest bit of brown. I don't want a real strong amount of this Early Espresso. I just want a little touch of it. And then I'm just going to draw in the floor, the ground, a table, whatever you want to call that. Now pumpkins are not free floating. They are not magical anymore. They are just regular old pumpkins. Okay, and then that'll dry. When you're doing this though, make sure that where you're drawing these pumpkins is dry next to it so that the orange doesn't bleed into the brown, because it won't look very nice if that happens. Okay, now before anything bad happens, I'm going to cover up these ink pads and let's put this card together because we're almost done. I mean, it's so dang easy. All right, so I will fast fuse this to just a skinny little layer of pumpkin pie. This is so good to use up scraps that you have laying around. I know you have them. I do too. For my Just For You, I'm going to pop that up kind of right there. And this is such a skinny strip that the best use of popping dots, or dimensionals as we actually call them, is to take the skinny edge. There's like a skinny edge and a fat edge of your dimensionals. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but it's true. And I'm not being judgmental. This edge is fatter. Do you see it's like 3/4 of a dimensional, and this is more like a half or less of a dimensional. So I'm just going to stick that right on my greeting, and then I will place it on here and then trim it off. I'm doing it just above the edge of the pumpkin so you can just see the bottom of the pumpkin peeking out. And then I will trim that off. I like using the edge of my cardstock as a guide for trimming. That way it's usually pretty straight. Okay, I also just took a piece of cardstock and embossed this with my wood grain embossing folder. By the way, all the dimensions and supplies and everything that I used to put this card together will be linked to the link in the description of this video to my blog post. So there'll be photos and everything will be there. There's also links to my online store, and if you need to purchase any of these things, I would so appreciate it if you ordered them through my online store. It helps support me bring more videos to you, because I don't earn money when you just watch my video. I earn money when you buy from me, and I would really appreciate your business. And I like to take good care of my customers. I have a fantastic VIP rewards program that I would be thrilled to welcome you into. I have a great set of perks and a wonderful group of ladies. We actually just had a fall themed card contest, and I gave away 2 stamp sets to 2 lucky ladies. Lots of gorgeous cards that were made and posted to our group. It was really fun. Everybody's so positive. I'm so proud. Such a proud Stampin' Mama. Okay, so I am just tying some linen thread around the card like so, and then I'll trim these to be a little shorter, and then I'm actually just going to pop this up right over the top. And then last but not least, because we are just about done, it would not be one of my cards if I didn't do a little spritzing. P.S. Do you like how I didn't notice the dimensionals that were right here? I had to go ahead and get more. Do you guys do that? I had a class, last week or so, and this lady kept saying, oh my gosh, I can't find anything. And then she always found it like right by her, like right here. And I said, oh, I do that like 100 times a day. Literally, I do. It's just so common. Okay, so now I want to do a little spritzing because that's me. That is so my way. I'm going to throw a little paper down though, because spritzing can be just a little messy, although it totally matches with my background, which is awesome. But to do this, I'm going to just take I'm just going to put this Post-it right over here. I kind of want to keep my thing intact as it is, because if this is too splotchy, I don't want it to ruin my pumpkin, okay? So I did 1 and 2, okay? And there we are. Just a few little spritzes makes the card a little more interesting, I think. It gives it that little artistic touch that makes people think, wow, you really know what you're doing. Anyway, I hope you love this card. Thank you so much for joining me. I always love stamping with you. Have an awesome day. We will see you later. Bye.